Okay, why is it so unstable? Hey, now, what's going on? Let's try that. Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Fizzle Plays / Streams. Tonight, we are checking out Layers of Fear. To begin with, seeing as it's Halloween, I'll be playing quite a few different games. Epilepsy warning, in case you missed earlier how it popped up. Yeah, let's just jump into it. So I've been meaning to check this game out for a while. From what I remember, it's supposed to be kinda like PT. And I haven't actually really played any of this. Literally the only thing I did was pop into it so I could get a quick stream test and make sure all the settings were okay. But yeah, I think that might still be a little loud. Let me know if I need to adjust that. Another possible anti-smoking ad game? No, this is an actual video game.
I know how you must feel. Lost.
With plot.
Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back.
Yeah, I think I might end
One precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Gonna bump down the volume of that just a smidge. Let's go with that instead. Okay. We are into it. Alright. Yeah, I definitely need to adjust that. I thought I could deal with it, but I can't. Turning sensitivity down, I'm turning acceleration off. If you could adjust the way, the rate at which the acceleration kicked in, I don't think it would be as much of an issue, but it keeps messing with me. Alright, let's go for that. That should be okay, and we're back into it. Hey, how's it going, Opossum? Happy Halloween. How's your day been going so far, both of you? Hello. Down into the basement, on a dark, stormy day, our three little rascals chanced for a stray. For to stray. This appears to be a muzzle of some sort, so something is not wearing their muzzle. That's good to know. So you can wiggle doors around, kind of Penumbra or Amnesia style. An artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Anyway you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée. Looking stunning in her black gown, blank redacted, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. Oh, so they're gonna have a baby. Presumably this is the artist's house, which is why there's so much art everywhere. Day's been meh. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, dude. Did you at least get any, That's what I was trying to do. Any, candy or anything? You gotta get, like, a whole big old bag and just binge. I'm glad to hear your day's been good, Opossum. Outer Worlds? Yeah, it's such a good game, right? I kind of want to stream that as well at some point, but, maybe since November's coming up and I'm not going to be playing as many horror games, I can jump into that for a little bit, too. Like, further on in the month. I don't know. Mulliga Ave? Papel? I don't know, it's kind of hard to read that. Some sort of collar for a dog that's not wearing its muzzle, I think. I believe. Alright, I guess we'll go through here. Some sort of scale puzzle, maybe? How do I crouch? Can I crouch? Does not appear to want me to crouch. I can zoom in my eyeballs. That's good. Paint, rose doré, burnt umber, sienna. Brushes, 25. Air fresheners, 50 packs. Apples, 10 kilograms. Booze, 5, no, 10, no, 30. A nice little picture of a still life. So all of these can open, huh? Is there a reason to, though? I do not know if there is a reason to. How are the audio levels, anyway? By the way. Beat Outer Worlds, you liked it, but wasn't as good as New Vegas for you. It's fair enough. I played a decent amount of New Vegas back in the day, but like, I don't know, I couldn't get... I just wish it hadn't been as glitchy and crashed on me as much. Like having like some of the scorpions being glitched into the ground really kind of ruined that for me too. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. Oh, referring to sleep. Shoved his head off. That's a weird saying for, like, go to sleep. Is that like an old-timey sort of thing, or something I just have never heard? Alright. Not much else in here. It's very dark in there. Garlic. Other things. Not... Oh, hey. There we go. Apples. There's really not much in here for me to actually interact with, though, anyway, so... Okay. Let's leave the kitchen area, I suppose. Ah, there's these two. Alright, not much in there then. Okay, here's a note. I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right, I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later. I love you. Presumably that's his wife writing to him? Could be him writing to his wife, I guess. I don't know. Probably. Nothing much in there. That one's locked, so I need to find some sort of key. Hello? Huh. Presumably I need a screwdriver to be able to mess around with that. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although, I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. And I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. So I'm assuming the guy with his face crossed out is the father. Seems to be meeting with somebody. Superior old bourbon whiskey. It's very solidified whiskey. That's fine. Dominoes. And cigar boxes, maybe? Yeah, I don't think there's really much else there. That one's locked. And all gross. Good, a basement. That... It is super fucking dark down here. I don't like it. Oh, fuck you, rat. You little jerk. Can I have, like, a portable source of light, please? That'd be nice. I prefer that to what's going on right now. A report card. So, the first thing that really jumps out to me is the excuse from physical education, which means she probably was not a very healthy kid. And also did not really like a whole lot of the subjects aside from the artistic ones. So an artist like her father. Some spectacles. My God, it is hard to see in here. I feel like I might not supposed to be down here yet. Oh, good. Good. Nothing could ever go wrong. What? Oh, I can flip it. Come, little darlings, and hear the tale of 3 curious children, Bobby, Sue, and Gail. Engulfed in darkness, as deep as the night, they spotted a light that shone warm and bright. So I'm missing number 2. Right? Do I have, like, an inventory? I do not. I don't think. No. Does not seem to be the case. Well, I feel like it's gonna be a bad idea. This is 7 and 10. So obviously the other ones are probably around here somewhere, right? I feel like this is a sign that I probably am not supposed to be here yet, because I've probably found multiple other ones. I probably can find multiple other ones throughout the rest of the house. But that's not going to stop me from interacting with the Ouija board. Could you... Wait a minute. Did it disappear? Fuck, I didn't get a chance to read that because... What? Well, it was something to do with the Ouija board. That is unfortunate. Then our young friend Gail decided to flee. A reasonable choice, you have to agree. I'm missing context here. Is there no way to check on any of the stuff that I've picked up? Because it literally made the sound as if I put it in my pocket. So how do I read it again? Come on, game. That is a flaw. I don't know why I'm gonna do this. Hi. No, wait. No. Hi. So yeah, that's something I'll have to figure out later, I guess. Oh, good, it's locked. That's helpful. And of course, I missed the fucking part of the story that told me probably what I was supposed to actually put in there, and I can't look at it again. Can I? Oh, good. Okay, so here, it collects all of them here. Right, so I'm missing a big chunk of it, but hey, then Gale exhaled. It's a spirit board. Come, let's try it out. What could possibly go wrong? I know, shouted Sue, never one to stall. Make me as pretty as a porcelain doll. So yeah, I'm still missing... Okay, so that didn't actually give me the context I thought it was going to. Can I say... Lock? I guess that doesn't work. Well, huh. Oh, hey, there's another one. Maybe I have to find all of them. Down into the basement on a dark, stormy day, our three little rascals chanced for to stray. I found this one already. Upstairs. So, are there other ones in here I just don't see right now? I'm at a loss here. I don't know what else it wants me to do. Let me out! What if I do like one of their names, maybe? Bobby. Well... Will porcelain doll fit there? Maybe? That seemed to work. I'm kind of not very happy that it worked. Can I go back the other way, please? I don't wanna. I don't trust it. It's very creaky. Hi! Are you Gail? Is that who I'm looking at right now? Oh, I don't like that. Give me a hug. Can I interact with you? I would prefer if you stop making that noise, please. Well, it's been nice talking to you, but, oh, hey. Here's another one. Oh, that's pleasant. When the screams died down, Susan was no more, but there sure was porcelain among the blood and gore. The basement window was his escape route. I can't quite get through. How I wish I could. I heard a giggle. And the fact that you've stopped making any noise whatsoever is actually even more off-putting. So, that's cool. But while the two boys prepared to draw straws, she approached the light, silly as she was. And all of a sudden, the whole room was drowned in warm yellow light. They all gathered round. Hi. Don't see anything else there. Well, the other door disappeared. So I went back through that one, even though that was not the way I had gone. That's cool. So window, I think, would be the next one. Theoretically. I wonder if there's any, like, hidden words that I can put in that do things differently, like Easter eggs and shit. That'd be really cool. That one didn't work. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the time I pick this book up and they all look even more horrifying on this screen. I know it's probably going to happen at some point. Alright. Come, little darlings, and hear the tale of three curious children. Nabba dabba da. Down into the basement. Yes, yes. Okay. I'll read through the whole thing again once I've collected them all, but I'm just looking for other keywords I might be able to put in right now. Porcelain. Basement window. Maybe basement? Or escape? Could try escape. That's a possibility. Stream health. Okay. Cool. Looks like the stream should be pretty stable too, which is excellent. I love that. That's always great. Okay. Base. Mint. Mint. Yep. Oh. Okay. That's actually pretty fucking snazzy. Those are too hard to, I guess, animate individually, so they didn't use that one. Oh, this thing also moves. Huh. I hear an awful lot of creaking from this thing. Can I break this? Can I figure out how to break it? Will that work? Oh, I almost got it. I almost did it. Oh no, I actually did do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Weren't you literally just telling me, or like last night, Austin, how I was able to find glitches in every game? Well, bye there. Okay, that's enough dicking around with that. Alright, I guess I'll try window now that I've input basement. Window. No. Well, that thing's still up there. That's cool. Every single game. Yeah. I don't understand it. It's like I have a radar for glitches and they just happen. I don't know. Maybe it's basement and then escape. So I think this is just kind of like permanently stuck up here now. Until the room resets, maybe. Okay, let's try escape. Escape. Yay! It worked. I think I heard like actual noise in my room of something moving. I couldn't tell if that was the wind or maybe it's the cat. It might be the cat. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm just gonna unpause it so you can at least hear lovely rat noises. What up? Come on. Okay. Cat has been let out of the room so he doesn't try to sneak up on me and spook me later. That is a lot of rats. Oh, they ate that poor boy. He met with a terrible fate. That's some pretty crazy light effects. Okay. So, one thing I will say about this game is it definitely has its quirks, but I like the atmosphere that it's trying to portray. I think it does a pretty decent job at the visual effects. pretty early on, but so far nothing that's really scared me. But there's plenty of time for that to change. I think part of that is I'm just being very slow at figuring out puzzles, but a lot of them are pretty obscure, so... There should be another page in here somewhere, right? Why can I not see it anywhere? I can, like, sort of climb, but not enough to actually get on top of here. Still do definitely wish... Oh. There we go. Okay. I do definitely wish we had our own, like, flashlight or torch or something. Lantern, even. As she touched the board, a spirit appeared. Hello, my darlings. Come, have no fear. Whatever you wish, I shall make it true. Better choose wisely. Better think it through. Okay. So now, is that door open again? Ideally, there's another one that I find in here that gives me another kind of keyword or a hint towards it. I guess not, though. Okay, well, this room has reset, so that's good. I guess. Let's... I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions for words I should try out? 'Cause I'm kind of curious if there are any, like, Easter eggs. So if you have any, like, good ideas... Gold. Let's try that. Nope. So how many are we missing on this two? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 4. We're missing 4, and then probably other stuff after 13. I'm the scat man. Sky's life. Beat up, bow. Blood. Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, fuck, it actually worked! At least we tried. What? think that was actually gonna work. Got no ideas on anything else. Maybe the title of the game. Ooh, that's a good point. And then 666. I'll try 666 first because that'll take less time. I didn't think Halloween was actually gonna work. That's actually really cool. Satan teddy bear. I love it. I want it. Give me it back. Don't take that away from me. I could have used that hammer too. Cool. So that was fun. What about Satan? Does Satan work? Oh, hey, I got an achievement for taking 1,000 steps. Satan does the same thing as 666. That is pretty neat. I like how they programmed in. I figured there would be at least some Easter eggs. Okay. I don't think Layers of Fear will work because it's too long and I don't think it will fit. I'll try Fear first. Hi there. Hi. Cool. So that's a thing. Is there any point to this aside from being creepy? Because I don't seem to be able to interact with it. Let's try Layers. Like an onion. Ogre's got layers.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So funny. Stumbling everywhere, and I must declare.
Okay. Huh. I do feel like I probably should have investigated upstairs before I came down here now, though. Like, there's still a few doors up there. Huh. Minotaur, why not? Nope. Okay. Huh. Let's try exit. What? Oh shit! It actually exited into the main menu. What? What? Finish it, I guess. Ooh, Cthulhu's a good one. I'll check that, because I think this is going to dump me back into that room, so I'll check that next. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm back here, huh? Okay. Well, let's try this again. Yeah, it's still the same. I think pretty much everything's gonna be the same. I don't really need to look through most of this. Okay, so that's locked. This is the basement. Before I go there, Yeah, I was kind of surprised that it actually exited out like that. That's kind of cool. So yeah, like I said earlier on, I think this... Fuck off! The what? Was that you, sir? Anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, it seems, I feel like this game was very much inspired by PT. With the fact that, like, the environments change based on your input or little things that you do. Been working all night, don't wake me up. I'm here to wake you up.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around. So funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare.
So yeah, I feel like I found that Ouija board way too early. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to, like, go down there last, because I need to know what code I need to input, and I find that by exploring this area. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. My phone is going off repeatedly and it's quite annoying. It is a beautiful ring. Some old school fans and stuff. Okay, so I'm wondering if any codes can be found in, like, these things. Like, if I were to put in Galactic, or if I were to put in Sheffield. Ronald Sheffield. So, I'm gonna take probably pictures of a few of these that seem like they might have potential keywords, just to be able to look through them later on when I go to that Ouija board again. I will definitely also put in Cthulhu first. Just remind me as I get closer to that area again in case I've forgotten by then. I don't know how long it'll take me to explore the rest of the house. But I do want to try to start with that one. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. This is the cane for his leg, like Dr. House. What if he's also got an opiate problem like Dr. House did? Fuck you! God damn it! What the? Free elbow Chinese? I feel like that was an autocorrect. Maybe. But yeah, free Chinese food's always good. From Travis. Booyah. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Those bottles startled me. Not gonna lie. I can't get anything else in here. The new face of music. A night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Blank might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years, stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. I can sometimes talk. Not all the time, but sometimes. He was not alone in his praise. It seems that even Anthony Giles, one of blah blah blah's harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating that there's more to performing music than enthusiasm and a pretty face. When asked if after witnessing last night's performance he regrets those words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that we can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, yes. We caught up with the star later, and presumably also had a chat with her. So I do also want to, probably try some names. Like Richter, Giles, stuff like that, when I get back to the Ouija. Fun fact, Ouija board, comes from multiple languages for yes. I don't know why they named it that way, but they did. So that's locked, and there seems to be an awful lot of blood there, so I don't even know if I really want to go in there. Well, apparently they didn't like my piano playing. How fucking rude. So there's some piano pages. Some really nice artwork in this game, too. Alright. Some really fucking creepy artwork in this game as well. It's like a bearded baby doll. What the hell is that thing? Oh, good. Little Red Riding Hood. Wow, that's fucking dark. Like, yeah, this story itself is super fucking dark, but like, it's a nice take on it artistically. As more of a serious horror, like with gore and shit. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamned mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now, I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There's no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together. Get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. Rude. It's a very nice drawing. That's broken bottle. That probably hurt. Stepping on fucking broken glass like that? Jeez. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Okay, so I have a key. Alright. Yeah, that's not legible. Okay. Huh. The other thing I could also try is actually, like, Red Riding Hood, maybe? I don't think that'll fit. Little Red? I'm not seeing much there. Real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a light switch there. Cool. I did not even think to check on the way in. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? Dorian Gray is another word I should probably use. An astounding investigation by Professor Alastair R. Malmax from the Miskatonic University uncovers the secrets of this magnificent work by one of the all-time greatest writers, Oscar Wilde. Was Dorian Gray real? Did he have an insight into the esoteric? Is the novel filled with cryptic clues for the initiated? Read to find out. Sounds like a whole bunch of malarkey to me. Malarkey. Close that, I can't open those. And there's nothing on here now that I can see properly, right? Does not seem to be. I wonder if maybe like there's one specific book that I can kind of pull out and like open a secret passageway. I don't think so though. So I'm just gonna go back this way. Little kid's room. That looks like a burnt doll. That's probably not going to lead to anything scurry happening. Oh, it's got a little top hat too. Oh, it's more like a nutcracker, I guess. The nutcracker soldier. Well, little girl did not seem to like Mother very much. Either that or that's some unrelated haunting. That just happens to be a female. I feel like it's probably the mother. Or maybe it's just a representation of beer. CDD, eat. H4HF1. That seems code-like. Death. It also says death. Alright. So that's a possibility. Creepy baby dolls. Puppy being held by somebody shrouded in darkness. Little baby rattle. That is cool that you can continue holding down the trigger to keep it going even as you're walking away from it. Okay, so it isn't burnt, it's just the shadows are very weird. I'm curious how far away I can get from it to still have it work. It's getting louder. That's so cool. Aw, it finally stopped. That's unfortunate. Is this unlockable? Nope. Okay. So it's gotta be for the downstairs then. I don't think there's anything else I can do upstairs. Curious as to what's going on in this one. Demons of some sort, dragging people away, and jumping off of platters. That's still locked. Fuck. Don't know what I expected walking onto a bunch of mousetraps, but Little Vinny and Partners. Got a rap problem? Call us now or forget about it. 555. Ooh, I should put that in there. Fast, efficient, and discreet. Rat crap. Can't miss the mark. 4-way. I think that's everything in there. Achilles Prosthetics Company. Below knee prosthesis. Wow. Why is my brain not working right now? Prosthesis. How the hell did they fuck up the length? That sucks. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. So that's probably why she's excused from the physical whatnot. At school. Some very, very shiny floor tiles. Rat poison. Contains Antu. It's effective when used as a bait poison, water poison, tracking poison. Okay. Oh, hello. Numbers. I don't know if those are gonna be code or anything, but... So 090427. Alright. Cool. That's all those. This was the kitchen. I don't think there was anything in here. That was just the pantry with nothing really. Right. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I could really even interact with in here. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get out of there then. That was a collar. So is this? Yeah, that was that key. That is a comforting painting. Paintbrush and things. Okay. Bottles. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. A whole bunch of broken paintbrushes, all dirtied up. So this is locked. Okay. Nothing in there. There's one. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep. Yeah, definitely a strained marriage. What? Get it right this time. It's covered up for a reason. There's a little bit of weird pop in with that shadow. Oh, that's not even the shadow, that's the shroud that was covering this thing. Well, surely that won't have any bad repercussions, right? So, can I actually paint at all? Or do I gotta go, like, find stuff to paint with? This is different. Yeah, the whole house has changed. Good. And that painting's back again. From the other room. Fuck! Just out of reach! Hooey! Okay. Good. Good. Alright, let's do this. Reconnect with your partner, rebuild your relationship, rediscover the joy of marriage, rekindle the flame. Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work, and we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and solutions and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late. Can I get rid of that? Let some more light in. I guess that's everything in there. So I am playing as the dad. I don't know how it took me this long to put two and two together. I kind of had a feeling I was before, but I just realized if you listen to his walk, he's got the limp. His leg's busted, just like how his leg was acting up in that one note we found. Her playing, going in circles. Dear Sir and Madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter, and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police. Sincerely, your very tired neighbors. I heard like wind that sounded like voices. So one thing this game does too is it the audio design I'm definitely a fan of in this game. It's a lot of really good atmosphere just through the ambient noise and the way that it'll occasionally just basically cut out. It's very good at building tension in the same way a lot of the early Silent Hill games did, where it's not afraid to use silence as a tool and as a sound itself. Save the date of blank and blank. Redacted requests the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, Saturday 9th of June, maybe I can plug that in as numbers on the Ouija board. More paint. A Sherlock pipe. Whoa. Okay. 854. 854. 854. What is that for, though? It'll be a code somewhere. 854. It's locked. Oh, there it is. 8. Like, I love the way that they're mixing the sounds of water, like running water and whispering. That's really cool. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
I'm assuming this one's still locked, huh? That's open, but this one, yep, still locked. You've been snooping around my workshop. Again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. Are there no light switches anymore in this house? I can spin that. That's pretty cool, I guess. I had dominoes. So I'm assuming this is all like kind of taking place in my mind, which is why everything keeps hopping around in time. What the fuck? Oh, good. A fucking trap door. It is way too dark in here. Don't look at me like that. Dust mice! Even in my lungs, there's always more. Grotesque vermin dirt. Dust mice! There we go. Whoa, what the fuck? Could you not? That was really fucking cool, but could you not? Wow, that was... What the fuck? I really like the way that it plays with visual effects like that. And it, like, has the ability to make certain environments melt and change into other ones. Like, very, very similar to that whole... Again, Silent Hill, that whole idea of being, like, as it, like, turns into the other world, you can see stuff begin to decay. Like, at least in the third one. I know that was a thing. You could actually see it change, like, the environment around you. I've always had a soft spot for that in games. My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Could you not, phone, please? Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I've never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character, that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own. And yet, here you are, within me. I'm quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to take a quick break to grab a drink and everything. So I'll be back. But before I do that, here's what I'm thinking. I feel like, especially with the whole Dorian Gray thing earlier, and how much it was real, and the whole esoteric knowledge thing, what if this guy is using his paintings to influence reality somehow? Made a deal with the devil or something of that sort, and he is somehow using his art to make all these things come true for his wife. The whole, her becoming a musician, her being able to actually get pregnant, even despite the doctor saying she wasn't going to be able to. What if it's something like that, and that's part of why everything is starting to go all creepy, is because there's still a price to be paid for that. Because if you're making a deal with the devil, it's never going to happen the way you want it to, or the way you expect it to, or the way he tells you it's going to. Which is why I'm thinking that perhaps that's why his wife in the picture with the kid has the, like, had the weird, like, crossed out face and looked very unhappy. Maybe she's the one that's ending up paying the price for a deal that her husband made. And also that brings up the possibility that maybe the kid is evil. Some sort of Damien situation, just as a female instead. I don't know. We'll have plenty of time to figure that out as we continue going through the story. I don't know if those are spoilers or not, because I don't know if I'm right. But that's where my head is out currently, with what the story has given me, the game has given me in terms of storyline and plot development so far. So it'll be interesting to see how much that is true. I'm going to take that break real quick, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in like 5 minutes or so. Okay, we are back. Picking up right where we left off. Now I have 2 cats in my room, so it's very possible they're gonna try to jump scare me as well as the game. No, come on, what are you meowing about? Got nothing for you. Okay. So I'm assuming it wants me to continue going that way? What? What, kitty? See, I'll go up that way later. There's no run in this game. Oh, never mind. Left trigger is run. And never mind, there's nothing over there anyway. Okay. What? What do you want from my life? I have no treats for you in here. The only treats I have in here are chocolate, and those are poisonous to you, so that's not happening. Oh, it's a secret passageway. Meow. Yeah, it's Kuro. My little black Halloween kitty. His eyes have gotten super orangey, so he's literally a Halloween cat right now. It's the same picture as the guy from downstairs. Nothing, nothing. Weird. I like it, but weird. Fuck you. Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. It's a very skinny picture. What are you talking about? Fuck. What? I was trying to read that. I don't like... something's gonna crawl out of that later. Fuck you! Why? What the fuck? Jeez. Okay. It looks like those people are hanging around. It's also very windy and rainy out now, so like that's gonna even add more creaks to what I'm hearing than what's actually in the game. So all in all, it's a great night to be playing this. Just wonderful. Come on. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be too concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby. Hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch and she'd just burst into tears. Just be there for her and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means, enjoy your well-deserved time off, but just trying to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin-yang. Commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot. But of course, family comes first. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. So what's the objective? If it's not shitting yourself, you might still make it. Yeah, basically, it's a very story-driven game. There's not really a whole hugely well-pointed out objective. It's more of an exploration game to try to, like, uncover more details about what's going on. And trying to figure out what's causing this shit to happen.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Basically finding little snippets of memories like that. So kind of like a walking simulator. Like I said earlier, I likened it to PT a lot, where you're basically just walking through the area and things are changing as you do, depending on what you interact with, what you look at, things like that. Very narrative driven. Alright. Yeah, that's locked like I thought. First step is the hardest. So I guess the potential objective is a psychic detective, formerly hot Patricia Arquette. Not so much psychic detective. I'm pretty sure from what little I've been given to go on. I'm pretty sure I am the main. Those things just fell out of that picture. What? I'm pretty sure I am being haunted by my past mistakes. I'm pretty sure I'm the father from the store. Fuck!
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Good. So yeah, basically, the story so far amounts to I'm a guy with a limp that has a Dorian Gray sort of thing going on, where I'm assuming I figured out a way to affect reality by using my art, but it involves human sacrifice. Thomas Caldwell, that's my agent. Dust mites even in my lungs, there's always more grotesque vermin dirt. So yeah, Thomas Caldwell's my agent. I don't know if we've gotten a name for the main character yet, but basically, oh, this keeps revealing more and more of what's written here as I get further in the game, too. That's cool. Because before it was just lost, you deserve it. But now it's hate, even now. Deep breaths. Remember, you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes, and then you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? Eat that painting fruit? I wish I could. It would probably just turn to ash in my mouth, though. Oh, hey, pictures. Oh, this is the photo album of pictures I find and various notes that I find. So yeah, basically, the story so far as I can tell, is I'm the husband. I have a limp, which is why he has a limp, I have a limp. That's why I'm pretty sure that I'm not like just somebody that's come in and started investigating somebody else's house and history. So I think I'm supposed to be playing as the husband. He has a wife that had dreams that she couldn't accomplish and kept getting told by everybody that she would never make it as a musician. She's a difficult character and never find a soulmate, and she couldn't have children by a doctor. But then she ended up getting pregnant, so I'm pretty sure I, as the husband, started using ritual human sacrifice to create my paintings that affect reality and gave her everything she wanted, and now I'm being haunted because of the deal with the devil that I made. That, I think, is more or less what things seem to be right now. So let's continue adding more to the painting, I guess. I saw that face. There's a face there in the painting that was staring at me. There's a book I found about Dorian Gray and how the story might have actually been real, and he found some esoteric knowledge about how to use paintings to affect things, and I'm assuming I learned from that on how to do this stuff. And now I'm gonna just slowly uncover more things that either confirm those theories as I go through, or put them into a deeper perspective. But I think this is basically a representation of my mind wandering through either hell after what I've done, or maybe a representation of the insanity I'm currently suffering because of it. Oh, up we go. I saw a glimpse of something over there. Hold up. Can I... No, I can't go back down there. I wasn't fast enough to read that. Something catches us. Past catches us, maybe? So even more potential proof that I'm being haunted by my past. So I feel like either my wife ended up getting punished for my sins, and the devil came for her soul, and now I'm being haunted by her and my potentially demon child? Like a gender-bent Damien? There's something of the sort. Good, all those are locked. So, this is open now. One thing that kind of annoys me about this game is the way that you interact with things is the right stick, and it's not context sensitive. So, it's always going to be like left and right. It doesn't change based on which way you're facing, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Dorian Gray, cursed by an Egyptian statue of Bast, gave him knowledge of how to make a painting. Cats, yo. Good old cats. That's why it's great that I have two of them in here now. They've seemed to have stopped meowing for the time being, so that's potentially a good sign. That's an interesting little... Okay. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you are upset, and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your own opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any future correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green. Yeah, it's Xbox. I know it's definitely on Steam, but I'm playing Xbox because that's what I currently have everything set up for, so I figured it would be easier to just... So I'm not actually even completely sure I have it on Steam. I just know it is technically on there.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Okay, go upstairs. Some books there. Noises of a fire on the other side of that door, so... Oh good, the attic, yeah. That's a big fire. No, thank you. Will this break if I go over it? I guess not. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta go this way. Thought it was gonna be creepier than just a doll. I thought it was gonna be like something like the fucking baby from PT. It's just like in the sink. Looks almost like an aborted fetus, but nope. The noises were creepier than the visuals. Rodent. who stay out of my house. So I can't move any of that stuff. Make up your mind. I don't see much else over there. Hi, Meow Meow. What do you want from me? So, one thing about this game, too, is it reminds me, there's a lot of influences in it. The primary one that I've already mentioned multiple times is PT, yes. The whole idea of Dorian Gray and the link of art and reality is another one. Another one is actually the novel House of Leaves. And I think the primary part of that is the fact that the house keeps shifting and everything keeps changing, and in that novel the huge part of it is the house and its physicality don't make any logical, natural sense, and like different aspects of it will like completely change. Like hallways will just elongate on their own, or like certain doors will all of a sudden just lead elsewhere than where they're supposed to. And it just kind of is very fluid. I know that painting. I know that painting. I don't remember who actually the artist behind it is, but what? What? There was a noise like there was supposed to be something creepy I saw, but there wasn't. Well, a poltergeist just threw a bunch of shit at me, so that's cool. Oh, hello. It's a safe. I'll have to keep a lookout for that. I don't think any of the pictures I took earlier are helpful with that. Let me double check though. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well, I really wish this game had a way to like check your notes. Of course you're locked now. So I might have lost my chance to open that. Damn it. I feel like there's a decent amount of things that I've found that I haven't been able to interact with at the time, and then just haven't played out, or I haven't been able to revisit them. So maybe the fire represents that I am in hell. And that's why a lot of the paintings will just start to like burn. There's something, it cannot be undone. It cannot be undone. Meow? What are you meowing about? I just walked through a mirror. Meow. Alright, hold up. Let me let them out. You're the ones that wanted to come in here, you little buggers. Alright, wanna go? Come on. Go. Come on. Yeah. Sorry about that. Alright, we're back. Make up your mind, kiddies. Okay. Matches. Puppy, no. Did our dog maul our daughter? Because now I'm also starting to... We found something that...
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so that baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Aw.
So, we did find a note earlier as well. Good boy. Till he wasn't. Is that why we had the muzzle? Because, okay, at the very beginning of the game, we found a muzzle. And we also found a note that was basically... It was a report card that said that our daughter... That I'm assuming was for our daughter. She's the only child in this game. You want this as well? I want that cake! But yeah, I'm assuming that the report card we found was our daughter's. And it said that she was excused from physical education stuff, like PA classes. And then we also found a medical thing for a prosthetic leg, which I assumed was for the daughter. I was wondering why I couldn't back up anymore. But yeah, I assumed the prosthetic leg was for our daughter. But now that I also know the dad has a limp, I'm kind of wondering if maybe that was too hasty of an assumption. Like, maybe there was another reason that the daughter was excused from physical education. Either way, I'm pretty sure the dog and that flashback of it barking like that has some sort of significance along with the harness, that maybe that's why the prosthetic leg was needed in the first place. In that case, wait. But that could actually have more to do with the wife, because she's the one that had the skin graft. So maybe the dog bite was from her. Hi, all up in my grill. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Moi. Moi. Fuck you. God damn you, lights. More rats. Our dog is useless at rodenting our house. So that's a doorway I can go through. Wheelchair. Can also go through there. Didn't get me that time. Apparently our fan decided it no longer wanted to live. Could you not? Throwing the fan blade at the back of my head. What a dick. Yeah, I'm also kind of curious. I don't think... Yeah, no. Okay. There's no way to turn off, like... I feel like there is a little bit of motion blur. But I think it automatically does that in the darkness. What? Say what? Say what now? No, you can't come in. No, thank you. We're busy here. Occupado. I don't want any of what you're selling. I've already got Girl Scout cookies, thank you very much. April 4th. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it, he should know better. With a small child in the house? That's just irresponsible. So, alcohol or rat poison? I feel like probably rat poison. Even though the rat poison I found earlier wasn't in a bottle, it was like in a tin. Eskimo kisses. A trail of various paints. Oh, hey, it's my cane. Thank you. I needed that.
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Audio levels are okay as well. I'm pretty sure they're fine, but I just want to double check too. Again. Because if I need to adjust them, I can really easily. Obligatory settings ask. I tend to do that a lot, but each game has a different different balance that works for it. So usually once I've gotten it set up for the game the first time, I don't really have to worry about it as much, but it's primarily when I jump from game to game. Really want to go get more candy, but I don't want to stop playing either. Prosthesis. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that word. Prosthesis snatchers. Insatiable bastards. Why the damn leg? Can't afford a new one. So yeah, I think it is for... It's for dear papa that his leg, his haunted leg. So that's why he's got the whole limp going on. Maybe. Potentially. Yeah, this is where we found the note about his leg acting up. Oh, that's to change the way that it plays. Or maybe not. Am I missing something here? Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. Oh, that's the speed at which it plays. Right, I think that's the speed. That's whether or not it's forward or reverse. I can't seem to plug that down. So am I missing something to put in there? I can't interact with that at all. Same for that one. Prosthesis. But it's like prosthetic. So prosthesis. 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 Alright, fuck it. Let's turn it that way. I feel like I'm missing a part that's necessary for making this work.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
Needle for the Victrola? Yeah, probably. I don't know why I went super dark after I picked that up. Thought there was already one attached to that, though. See, it seems like there's a needle there already. I just can't interact with it. Maybe it's in a different room? Because I haven't seen anything else to pick up in here. That's locked. Hello? Could you work, please? Crank it faster? That's literally top speed. Depending on which way I push the right stick, it goes different speeds, but like this is me basically like rolling it around in a circle. Oh,
Stumbling all around,
there we
all
go.
around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere,
I just didn't crank it enough.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Yeah, I thought it might have been the mirror world thing too at first, but that's why I was checking out the mirror earlier and seeing if I could like maybe looking into it would help, but no, I just needed to crank it more. So now I've got blood. I'm guessing I need to now get back to the other world. So I do that. And then crank it. And that should revert everything, theoretically.
stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so far.
That's actually a really cool mechanic. I really like that a lot. I also do like how, because of the way that things get affected, like reality changes and like corridors shorten and things like that, you don't have to spend nearly as much time backtracking because the game can literally just have one door take you exactly where you need to be without having to like actually make sense of the house, you know? I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. So there's a bunch of pictures I've still missed, but we'll see if I manage to. Oh, cool. So this also acts as basically my hub. So that's why they don't have it, like, the ability to check out things you've already collected in your inventory, because they have it exist in a physical space instead. So I don't think there's anything in those. Hate, even now, lost, alone. Okay. I'm not going to worry about reading that until it is completely finished. Oh, this is new. Oh, that's how these get unlocked. So there's 4 more that I need to find before this is completed. So, that's really interesting. Even though there's technically a main menu, the house itself also acts as a sort of main menu hub in a way as well. Because before you enter this room, the house doesn't change, really. And there's like a side objective area with the Ouija board in the basement that you can go to and potentially need to after you've finished this main story area. So it's kind of separated into chunks like that in a way that... What the fuck? In a way that doesn't need to just be it doesn't need to just be separated through fucking like text and shit like that, which is cool to me. Rodent seeds. Rotten soil. I see the dirt move. Nothing else grows. It's like a rat-based mandrake. So I think I'll collect one more thing. Because I have a feeling with the way that this has been going, it'll probably take me until about like 3 hours or so. And then, as much as I am enjoying this game, I do want to play a handful of other ones as well, since it is Halloween. I want to not just be limited to one. So I'll get like basically halfway through the main storyline. Call it there, take another quick break for a second, grab some actual food, and then be back with another game of sorts, but that'll be in a little bit. We still got some time. About a boy who wakes up in a cave. He finds a mysterious note and a gun, and he journeys through various environments, wood, fields, rivers. Eventually he winds up at a small cabin, where it turns out that this has all been a product of his subconscious. Huh. Kind of like a little theory that I had about this being in our character's mind. Brought on by a traumatic childhood memory. He killed a guy who murdered his father. In the real world, he's been drooling in a loony bin this whole time. Get it? The twist is sort of gimmicky, but I think it works. Could you storyboard it for me? If you're interested, I'll send you the details right away. Frankly, I think that you should take this job. It pays well, and it would take your mind off of, well, you know, everything else. Please, let me know as soon as possible. So that is a message from our agent, which kind of makes me think that maybe it's actually a hint that this isn't going to be in his subconscious, and it actually is supernatural shit going on. But I don't know. We will have to see. Oh, thank you. Fuck. That was the first time I actually saw anything slightly humanoid, and that made it that much more impactful. Okay. We're fine. Most of the other stuff is like, yeah, ooh, spooky jump scares. When there's actually something there behind you, it makes you wonder if you might actually be in danger. With the other shit, it's more like, oh, it's a loud noise and it made me jump, but I'm not actually scared that it's going to affect me in any way. But That thing. Popping up behind me like that. That gave me pause. There's no way to crouch, so I still don't think there's gonna be any way to hide. That's a shadow being that I guess I have to... Really? Everything just keeps changing! Should have gone and investigated. Don't forget the 9th of June. So there was another picture that said the 9th of June. That was... What was that? What was it? That was 9th of June. Save the date. Oh, the wedding. Right. Wedding. Don't have an actual, like, year for it, but yeah, 9th of June, wedding. Since that's the second time I found it, I have a feeling it's going to be important. Can I even die in game? I don't think so. The Ouija board responds. Ask for safe combo. The Ouija board doesn't really respond with words. There are certain keywords that you can put in and it'll change things or make stuff like appear. Like if you put 666, it made like a satanic teddy bear show up. So it'll change that room that you're in. So it's more, I think, like after game content where you can use codes and things you found throughout the game. Like perhaps June 9th, things like that. 69416, yeah. Actually, I am going to take a picture of this just so, because I have basically anything that seems like it might be a code that I might be able to input and get something out of the Ouija board later. I've been taking pictures of so I can go back and remember them a little bit easier. So like names and things like that. If you wrote like exit, it brings you back to the main menu. So certain things like that you can basically use to interact with the Ouija board. I don't think I can die in game. I'm not sure. I think it's more like atmospheric. And so that definitely makes it less scary. But at the same time, I do also appreciate it in that, like, you don't have to worry about, like, getting stuck in an area where you just keep dying because you keep getting caught and it stops your progress. It's supposed to be more of an atmospheric, story-driven narrative game. September 15th. More notes today. Even worse than before. The sad part is, I agree with every word. Check that out in a second. Charlatans, cretins, blind fools, ignorance, ingrates, simple. So half expecting to turn around and see a face like that outside of the window. I'm not sure what that's supposed to say. B-R-Y-O... Huh. Okay. I'm not seeing anything on there I can grab. Thought maybe, like, the picture at least, but no. Can't climb that ladder either. Right, that almost looks like I should be able to interact with it. But I can't move the ladder or anything, so I guess not. Dear sir, if I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this manner, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, would you shush? What is making that noise? And how do I stop it? The hell? Say what now? Well, I guess whatever. I'll have to just talk through the noise. Yes, blah, blah, blah. A second opinion. I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I've examined the case thoroughly and have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please, feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. And then another fucking quack is what's written down there. Okay, so maybe the dog didn't actually bite anybody. Maybe the dog just burnt to death trying to protect the wife. Oh, shit! That's kind of cool. Playing with the whole time thing. Can I interact with you? Oh, wait, maybe I'm supposed to go backwards. Yeah, it's gotta be that. I've gotta go backwards. The hint. The hint. Yeah, because now it's actually ringing right. Okay. Cool. So, now I'm starting to wonder if maybe this guy just killed his wife because he couldn't... deal with her being...
Yes, speakers.
being not pretty anymore. Because he's a fucking douche and an artiste. And only has time for beautiful things. And this is like a representation of his guilt.
Yes, speakers.
Hello? Yes, speaker. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Alright, now I go back around this way, right? Now that whole thing's done. Yeah, answer Nan says, yes. Indubitably. That's the same there, except now there's a wall there. Now if I go this way... Restless memories. Fuck! Oh shit! I don't want to open that door again. No, thank you. You stay there. Fuck! I gotta. God damn it. Honey, are you mad at me? I think she might be angry. Oh, I'm upside down. Flapping horror. Be quiet. Constantly flapping. Eating other rats. Oh hey, it put me right side up. Okay. Oh hey, I'm back in here. Shit. Why will this not let me close it? Maybe it only closes if I'm going down. Okay, it has to be red. That's why. Yep. There we go. Good, we're descending now. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we're gonna go deeper and deeper. Abandon hope while you can. That's not how this works. I'll always have time to abandon hope. Should be like turn back while you can. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. We still have a chance of winning this. Believe it or not, I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. This social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage. Portray you as a victim of the system, a husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome, but not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling, better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your daughter. It's probably better that he doesn't. Okay, nothing over there. Squeaka, squeaka. So I can go through there. I'm assuming this is locked then? Oh no, never mind, it's not. It's just a bathroom. Oh, it's a baby doll. Silent floaters. They clog the drain. Fur in the water. No baths for me. Did you just dissolve into water? Well, I don't see anything else in here. Okay. Continue on our way then. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna play Resident Evil 2 tonight. I just realized I probably didn't actually... I thought I had responded to that, but I don't think I did. But yeah, I think... As much as I want to start that too, I kind of want to do something else a little different. Since it is, again, Halloween. I'd rather play a game that I haven't played a whole bunch lately. And I played that a lot. Why I'm also checking out this one is I've never actually played this before, so I'm curious. I can barely see anything in here. Like, I know it's supposed to be all spooky and creepy and dark and whatever, but I can literally see nothing. Which means you guys are going to see even less because of pixelation. There's no reason to go in here. Oh, hey. There's a light. I still think there's no reason to be in here. But... okay. Weird, you can kind of see the light like start to come through the door when you turn it on. That's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. Weird. It's like Legend of Zelda with the fucking hallways that you have to shoot the... That was cool. Again, it's so dark, I can't see shit. I also don't like how all of the sound cut out. Now there's like a really low rumbling. That is so fucking weird. I don't know how well you can hear that, but yeah, that's... It's fucking with my head. Jeez. Dangling dread. Patient thirsty. Furry leeches. Afraid to look up. They're growing from the ceiling now. I feel like I've definitely missed shit going through this too. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to use this to help me get through areas I wasn't able to now? I don't really know. It got pitch black. I can see vague outlines. Oh, I don't like this.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Still very dark down here. Not entirely sure which way I'm supposed to go because I can't see shit. I was hoping those were stairs, but they're not. There's gotta be some way out of here. But where? Not in there. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go here. Oh wait, stairs. I found them. Never mind. I found it. Could I have had those lights on the entire time? I think they would have gone out anyway when I was down here. Yeah, and it doesn't really light up anything. Okay, cool. I know you got a limp, but come on. Let's move it along, please, a little bit faster. Oh, some nice renovations. Don't know why it opened so slowly and then closed itself like that, but it's almost like something was trying to keep it closed. That was weird. Alright, well, we might as well... Yeah. I might as well add this down and I guess call it there. And then I will be back in probably 15-20 minutes with something else. Weird. Well, our painting's coming along quite nicely. We've got 3 more things to find before we finish our masterpiece. What if you fail? I refuse to fail. That's what... So yeah, next time I play this, we will, after a very long time, hello, hey, yeah, welcome back. It's been quite a while. At the end of the stream. Yeah. Don't worry, though. I will be back. I'm literally just taking a short break to grab myself some food, and then I'll probably switch over to another game. I haven't decided which one yet, but it's probably going to be another horror game. It's Halloween and all. So, but yeah, next time I stream this, because I will try to finish up this, because I think I'm about like halfway through now. I'll try to finish this up over the next week or so. But for now, I'm going to call this here and go take that 15-20-ish minute break. Grab some food, grab some candy, and hop into a different game. But thanks for joining in, everybody. I hope to see you again shortly. You won't be back, you're going to sleep. Not a problem. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit at least. Hope you have a good night. And yeah. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to play next, but it's definitely going to be horror related, whatever it is. Play at the same time o'clock. Like when I started this one, or like now? Because right now it's like 11 for me, which usually I try to do around like 10-ish I start. Tonight I started a little bit earlier. Next stream you'll come earlier. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to try to start streaming a little bit more on the early side for the most part. When I actually get the chance to stream. And yes, I do have candy. I got... not much, but I got like a few king-size bars from Wawa the other day to make sure I had at least some, as well as I think there's a handful in the freezer that got thrown in there, like Snickers and shit. Good night, dude. Have a good night. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game so far. It is basically a walking simulator, and once you get over the fact that, like, it doesn't really have any stakes in terms of things. Not now, the start. Yeah, okay, that's what I kind of figured that's what you meant. I just wanted to double check. But yeah, so far I'm digging the aesthetic of it. I really enjoy the sound design and the atmosphere that they're going for. I think they've pulled off a decent amount of the scares relatively well, but it definitely does make it less scary knowing that you can't really die. I don't know if later on eventually they introduce something that you do have to hide from. I'm assuming not, because you can't crouch in this game and there's nothing that you can really hide in. So I feel like that definitely does take some of the scariness out of it. But I feel like the environment, the sound design, and just the really cool effects and story are compelling enough to kind of make up for that fact. At least for me. So I'm really interested in seeing where the rest of this goes. But for now, I'm calling this one here. And I'll catch you all about 15-20 minutes. Have a good night, everybody that's not going to be back. Happy Halloween. And yeah, take this time to go get yourself some candy, because that's the way you got to do it. It's like a requirement for this night. Alright, yeah, cool. Catch you guys soon.